Hey everyone, welcome back to the next tutorial about GenAI. Today we're going to create an auto-refinement summarizer which will allow you to upload a document and auto-refine the summary until it reaches a certain quality. For doing so, we are using Llama 3.1 and Ollama to run everything locally on our hardware to keep our data private and secure. My name is Chris Avatan, and on my community on Substack and Medium, I taught over thousands of people complex topics and GenAI in simple and easy understandable words. So if you're not yet a part of it, hit the subscribe button so you're not missing any videos on YouTube about AI and GenAI. But now let's dive into the topic and see how we can create this auto-refinement summarizer by uploading a document and receiving a quality summary, so we don't need to read anymore the whole document and winning time, because we know all time is money.
In our last video, we have created a web application which takes as an input a PDF and summarizes it with ease. For that, we have used Llama 3.1 and Ollama. However, sometimes we have seen that the resulted summary is not very complete and informations are missing. This time, we have created a document summarization refinement application, which basically auto-refined at each iteration the summary provided. So we get a better and more informative summary without reading the whole document. Here we can see the uploaded file, we tell how often it should be refined, and then we see the initial summary and the compared summary after 3 refinement iterations. Initially, as again, bullet points, and then we see here the refined summary, which actually this time gives a lot more information. It tells what is the objective of Monopoly, how the properties are grouped, the mortgages, the bankruptcy, if debt, financial transaction, and the game termination. So we have much more information without reading the whole document again and save time. So let's jump into the code and let's build us this application powered by Llama 3.1, Ollama, and finally at the end we'll deploy it again with Streamlit so we can have a nice, clean web application. So, in order to create this application, as we saw before, having a text multiple times summarized to make it better, we have to install again 4 same packages as in our last video: PyPDF2, LangChain, LangChain Community, and IPython. Afterwards, we import all those packages, reloading our Llama 3.1 model with Ollama. For those who haven't yet installed Ollama, please check out the following link and you can easily install within 5 minutes this tool and run your first open source model locally on your hardware. In our case, we're using Llama 3.1 from Meta. Afterwards, we have again our function to read the PDF and extract the text. And then this time, we will not have just one prompt, but we have 2 prompts. The first prompt is to create an initial summary based on the provided text, which we have here. After the first text got summarized, we will have multiple iterations until a maximum, let's say 5, where we ask the LLM to optimize the summary based on the provided initial text, our PDF, and the previous provided summary by the first iteration. Here you are a summarization expert. Your task is to refine summarize. Then here goes our document. Then we find the below current summary, keep it as it is, but ensure it becomes more complete, coherent, clear, and accurate. Aim to capture the essence of the text with each refinement. And there we put the previous created summary, and this we'll do step by step until we reach our maximum iterations. And at the end, we have our summary optimized. So let's try it out. We're reading the text, and then we will ask our Llama 3.1 model to summarize the text for maximum of 3 iterations. This will take now about 3 times 25 seconds. As we saw in our initial video, one summarization takes about 22 seconds. So let's wait and we see step by step how the summary will get better. So here we have our first initial summarization. Again, gameplay, properties, and so on. And now the next iteration is going on. And let's jump into the future and we will see how it got optimized. So here we have a final summary based on our 3 iterations, and then let's see what it got us. Monopoly is a real estate trading game where players compete to become the wealthiest by acquiring properties, collecting rent, building houses and hotels. Key aspects, the financial transaction, and so on. So, kind of happy with the summary, and now let's check how we can deploy it. What do you think about it? In order to deploy the code which we previously saw inside the web application with Streamlit, we have to import Streamlit. Afterwards, you just copy the code from our notebook inside this file, our Python file, and then we are ready to go by adding some user interface parts, titles, uploading the document, and visualizing the results. To do so, we have here Python functions to read the PDF, to generate our summary, and afterwards all the user interface parts for title, uploading a PDF, some subtitles, slider to tell how many iterations we wanna, between 1 and 10. By default, we have 5. And then again, a spinner, which is running until we have the results from our refined summary functions. And then we split the user interface in 2 parts, where we show the initial summary and where we show the final summary to compare both versions. In order to start this, we just have to run streamlit run and then the name of our Python file. In my case, app auto-refinement summarizer.py. Hit the enter button and the application is started. We choose our document to summarize, Monopoly rules, tell how many iterations we wanna, free, and we hit the generate summary button, and then we just need to wait. So here we have now our both summaries, initial and the final summary after 3 iterations. We see directly the length is much bigger, not too big, so we're still getting fast the key informations from the document, but we get a lot more information. Example, the introduction. Monopoly is a property trading game where players aim to accumulate wealth and drive their opponents into bankruptcy. That's the initial summary. In the final summary, it is telling us Monopoly is a popular board game where players compete to accumulate wealth by buying, selling, and trading properties, which was not in the initial summary, as well as collecting rent from other players. The ultimate goal is to become the wealthiest player by driving others into bankruptcy. So we see we get much more content and much more information. So, which likely will reduce the need of reading the final document. Again, makes us more efficient in our day-to-day tasks. So this was a tutorial how to deploy an auto-refinement summarizer web application with Streamlit, giving a document and making it not as simple as an initial summary, where we just get a small text out, but adding much more information into the final summary, making it less necessary to read the whole document. So I hope you like this video, and in future, if you want to make it even better, you can ask, instead of adding information to make the summary more complete, asking the model to find questions which are currently not answered with the summary, and by adding this information within the final summary. So you really step by step making the summary more complete and informative by reducing the possibility or the need at the end to read the whole document.
That's it. We have it again achieved. A fully functional Streamlit application powered by Llama 3.1 or Llama local on your hardware. You can upload your document and auto-refine your summary until you have achieved the desired quality. If you have any other questions, comments, please drop me a message in the comments below and I will come back as fast as I can to help you and to solve your issues. Thank you very much and see you next time.